Hello everybody and welcome back to the Guild 3. Now life is good for our Gravedigger Vulcan Delaney. He's standing out here in the winter right now, short sleeved. It seems to be good for him though. And yeah, life is good for him. He's married, he's got a child on the way. We have 3 or 4 puzzling thriving businesses that are working. Our gravediggers are making a good amount of money. We have 20,000 coin right now. And yeah, what do you do with money? Well, you invest it into something else to get more out of it in the future. Now, we have to do something. We have to do a very, well, expensive investment here. And that is a church donation, a big church donation. We have this one here, bribe an official. Oh, it's not a church bribery. It's an official bribery. So we are, well, bribing some very, very political figure there and not the church. And some officials are susceptible to bribery. You can try to give them some money, right? So let's just see who we have here. Odette Hollard, she's the first one that is getting suggested here. She is what? She's a lady squire. Actually, it doesn't really matter who that is because political career we don't have anyway at the moment, and we can just take anyone. And yeah, this is our bribe, so we can now invest this money into her, which is not working kind of. Let's try this one again. So we have, let's try, perhaps she doesn't want any money. Let's try this guy here. And yes, let's bribe this official. Now it's working. We lose 5,000 right away, so we better not abort this one because I don't think we'll get it back. And these 5,000 we use now to get some influence, because we do need the influence to go for the citizen title, which costs us 500 influence. Without that, we cannot advance, and we need the citizen status there. Also, more influence to finally go for another craft. And I haven't decided yet. We might actually go for the scholarship, because this opens up the barber. We need the barber. It seems to be very lucrative. It also opens up the preacher, so we can have then churches and the hospital. So we can also be a doctor, so from the grave digging to the doctor. So my goal is that we have the full package for the citizens of Paris. We have the full package. If they're sick, they get to my hospital. If they die there, they get to my graveyard where I can dig their bones. I can also preach for them if they want to, so I can give them the advice of God, because I'm the preacher, and I can also cut their hair. So this is the full package. And if they want something at a wedding ceremony, at their own funeral, some music, well, then I have the barbs or the bards here to play music for them. So this is the full package that I'm going to offer the citizens of Paris. And this is my business plan, more or less. You need to have a business plan, right? And yes, a new day is also dawning. It's beautiful winter, 1407 where we are right now. So we've played for 7 years now, 7 turns, or 7 days. And yeah, Vulcan here, well, he's basically got the best job in the world right now. He no longer needs to work as a gravedigger. He no longer needs to work as a musician or whatever. He can just drive his workers now every day, motivating them, making them better workers overall, right? So drive the workers. We can basically, or we could basically do this now all day long. While they work, we can just motivate them with our charisma that we have, I guess, somewhere. We are also on the way to level 3. It might also be a good idea now to, well, go for some better clothing there. And, well, the bribery was successful too, so we have now 1,100 influence. And we can use this right away to go finally to the citizen title. So this one here, the city smells of freedom. Once you have obtained this title, you can apply for municipal office, and you will also be allowed to acquire some powerful skills. We can then have houses, we can run for offices, we can send my children to school, we can guard a building, for example, and we have +1 business limit and +1 henchman limit as well, I think for the first time. Yes, because we can then have henchmen. So these are people that we can employ for our own safety, more or less my private army. And let's claim this title. Congratulations. And thus we are a citizen. Do we get any? No, we don't get any experience points with that, but I guess at least we are a citizen now. A citizen of Paris. That is, where is my Vulcan here? We do have some bones still in our inventory. Let's go to the market with that and sell it. Yeah, we drove the people there. Oh, we have driven them. And yeah, they're losing the productivity once I leave again. So this is how powerful my presence is for these people there. I don't know what this means here. 38 out of 54 we have. because we don't have that in the inventory. Is it the order list that I have? No idea. Basically, anyway, this load order that we have here, right, this work order is working really well at the moment. So we are producing a fair amount of skull lamps, and once we don't have the resources for that anymore, which is the fish oil, they just revert to going to the bone bracelet. Right, they just produce that as long as they need to, then they're going back to the raw materials, and if they don't have the materials still for the skull lamp, they continue with the other things. This is working quite well for all my graveyards at the moment, or my crypts. And there we sell the bones. Let's do this, and let's just see if we have some interesting clothes that we might wear. Yeah, we are a citizen now, so we could theoretically go for the citizen clothing. This cost me 1000 coin. Seems interesting. Plus 4% reputation bonus and plus 10 armor, plus 3 strength. And oh, we have a son. Is that right? Sylvestre. It is a son. It is definitely a son. He's really good. Look at that. He's got 5 charisma out of the box. Pretty cool. Sylvestre, is that a good name? Sylvestre Delaney? Yeah, let's take it like that. Alright, and Sylvestre here. He's now 0. He's just been born. Basically, he's a nobody at the moment. He just lives there until he's 3, and then we can use him as well for some actions. Like he could pack crates at the market, or throw stones at people, or chase rats and stuff like that to gain some basic experience points. We're also going to send him to school at some point. But that's us. Very good. We got a son.
Yes, no
So the
pain,
dynasty
no
has
pain.
been secured. And I was just buying some garbs. Plus 1 intimidation. This is also pretty good. Camouflage cloak. No, I don't want to look like that. The plague attire. This is actually plus 6 medicine, but minus 5 charisma. Not something. This is really cool. Look at that. It costs 3000 the stately garb, but it gives me plus 4 charisma and plus 5 reputation bonus. Now, if that isn't a nice thing, I don't know what it is, because I really am all for the charisma there. Let's purchase one of these. Right, only one though. I really only need one. I don't have the space for that. Let's go there. 3000 is a lot, but it's a lot for me. And let's just have a look at Valken. Oh my goodness, he's got horrible hair. What has happened to you? I don't know if I like this one at all. Well, he thinks now he's a citizen, so he can dress properly. Let's just keep him like that for now. This is boosting the charisma a lot, so plus 10 that we are right now. Really cool. Now also, since we have now a bit of influence as well, we can open up another profession. And yeah, scholarship is what I wanted, so let's go for that. And now we have opened up the tree itself, and now we need to purchase one of these ones here that we can start then. And yes, the barber. I've been eyeing the barber for quite some time, right? And yeah, now we can go with the barber's hut. There it is. Can only be built in the village. Unfortunately, we cannot build that in the city itself. The sharpened scissors. Bathing is not a crime. No free baths here. And get into the top. Yes, get into the top is my barber, basically. Let's just see if we have a nice, proper central space here. Perhaps close to my crypts. Or there is something here still left open there, close to my other businesses. We might just go there, because she cannot tend to all the businesses there. Or this dynasty. Let's have it over here. Lots of people are passing by here. And there we got our new business coming up now. I'm very eager to find out what this is all about, the barbing. And this is only the first step, by the way. So we could already go for the barber too. Let's do this as well. The barber provides relaxation and bodily cleansing, like a bath in the hot tub and a haircut. However, barbers are seen as dishonorable. No idea why. There is the medicine. With this, we could then open up also some hospitals. But that is getting a bit more too expensive here for my taste now. We also would have the herbalist here, which goes then into the apothecary, and also the alchemy. I guess this kind of fits the gravedigging tree as well, for some strange reasons. And social skills, wait a second. For 150 influence, we could get, 5% more productivity. But that's for me personally, not for my employees. So let's rather go for a bit more health. That I would like to take, so that I could survive some ambushes there. And we also don't have any weapons yet. We should also get a weapon for our character. Let's just see something that is not too expensive. A rapier, a dagger. think... Yeah, let's go for the sword. Also more expensive again, 900. That's fine, we can equip it. And thus we have a weapon at hand as well. And the robust clothing, let's get rid of that. We don't need that any longer. So how are we looking? Yeah, I don't like the stately garb, but it's giving us a lot of charisma. And that's exactly what we need. Since we are going to be a barber, right? We need to look fancy, and we are. We are the perfect barber. And with this, we are going now over here then to get into the top, which is our latest achievement or accomplishment. Let's just have a look at the other businesses that we have at the moment. We have our crypts. Oh yeah, a lot of skull lamps are being produced here, and as we can see, there's no fish oil right now, so they are producing the bone bracelets and the raw materials, right? So that are always producing at least something that is profitable. My sensitive love songs, my least profitable business, is working automatically basically. There we have Dark Legends, also out of fish oil. And this one is also out of fish oil. It seems we don't really have a lot of that these days.
A new building has been
And
finished.
the barber is finished. Let's just go to it. There it is. My latest business available. And I'm expecting a lot of customers. Right? Attend to the customers would be a service that I could activate. Let's go for the add-ons, because of course, as my business, we need to expand here real quick. I'm going to add some worker slots. We're also going to add, let's just see, disease protection, since we have a lot of customers. It might be a good thing. Also some security and customer satisfaction. Very important. I'm going with here plus 20 right away. And also the productivity. So customer satisfaction here is really important, since we have lots of customers, obviously. And we need to attend to them. Now let's add some workers there. Should we work there ourselves as well? It might be a good idea. Right, we could assign a family member. I could now go for Valken Delaney, so he's now barber. He's working here too. I could send my wife, by the way, to, yeah, play some musical grave digging. Or wait a second, my wife could also work here in the barber workshop. The cool thing is then, we don't have to pay wages for them. You know, so we save some money there if we have a family business. I'm actually inclined to do this. Yep. Let's get rid of one of them, this guy here, Veronique. And we're going to hire a new worker, which is a family member, which is Adrienne. Right, so we're both working here now. I hope this is not causing any tensions in the long run. And let's just see. Right, we could have the full automated production right away, and we have lots of stuff to produce, as we can see. Also hire a worker. I'm not accustomed to that here yet. Let's just maximum number of service workers, the maximum number of workers who should be attending the needs of the customer. Let's add 2 here right away. I'm expecting customers. Right, so 2 are attending customers and 2 are working for the products, I guess. What products do we have anyways? We have lots of flowers here. The jasmine or yasmin. At the market, bat blood, jasmine oil, barber soap. Needs a wild rose. I think we're just going with the... Oh, rose water is also pretty good. So wild rose we need, and honey, and jasmine. These are the things. So let's make it actually manual. Let's not say that I want it. So the barber soap is my primary goal. Also some rose water. If those things cannot be produced, then please get me some jasmine. Lots of it. No, it needs to be 60 because they only can carry 60. And the wild rose, there we have that. That's another 60. Right, so they procured that. And, as we can see, honey is already being procured by my transporter. Here I will also need to say, let's just go for the relevant goods. And here we need to say honey, not more than 30. So that he doesn't buy that endlessly, what he's doing right now. And don't sell the... Oh yeah, sell the rose water. Don't sell the jasmine, the bat blood, the barber soap you can sell. And you don't sell this. You only procure this. No, actually, I think, yeah. My people can actually do this. So first of all, Valken is already attending customers. There it is. So we are a real good barber now. And look at that, business is booming. There are already the first guests waiting here. Should we actually have all 4 of them? I don't know how profitable this is. We'll see if we once we finish this one here. This is our destination here, our destiny. Starting from a Gravedigger, we are now attending with scissors and knives to the heads of customers. On this beautiful, fine, sunny winter day. Oh! People start fighting in front of my bar. Wow! They really need a haircut quickly. So what did I get out of this one here? Nothing it seems. There's also someone taking a bath. Oh! That is also my job. I don't know if I really want to do this. Right, those guys here are not doing anything. What is Stephanie doing? She is getting bad blood. Why is she doing this? We don't need bad blood at all. Stop the current work. Yes, go to the building and drop all. Adrienne is picking flowers. And Valerie's too. And oh, Stefan here is now attending the guests as well. Perhaps he's doing the dirty work. I would really like to know how much money I would make per guest. So we just wait here now until we finish this one. 75. Oh, that's pretty good. And since we have so many guests waiting here, I might actually go for 3 service workers. No idea. We'll just wait there a bit and see how it turns out, right? But it seems like business is booming right away. In the meantime, how's my son doing? He is still 0. Yeah, we still need to wait for 3 days before he's ready for anything. And yes, by now it is almost midnight, but people are still waiting here in order to get tended. Perhaps my wife could also work through the night here, because my people, of course, my workers, they don't seem to be too happy about that. She might actually stop with that, return, and hopefully then work attending the guests the customers too. So this is pretty great to have the family business here. That's also a good motivation to get more sons and daughters out there, right? Because they're free workers basically, that you can then just employ there, and they work through the night as well, because people even want haircuts in the night. So that is something. It's also my business to wait for guests to finish their bathing. And how's it looking now? She is, she's also attending customers now. Very good. And it is spring 1408. So we are out of winter once again into a new fresh year. And the only reason why they too should stop here now working is making babies. So this might be something, right? My son, Sylvester, is now 1. He should be 1. No, he's still 0. Okay, so it's 24 hours then. It's not with the change of a day. And I think we're making some real good cash there with the customers. I don't think we need actually any production here for the moment. And just focus on attending the customers. Perhaps we change this to number of service workers 4 now. So all my other 2 employees will also attend my customers there. Because that seems really profitable at the moment. Alright, what they should do is Schooly pooping a bit. So let's go to the farmhouse there, both of them. It's just on the other side of the street, so that is really good. And let's make a baby. Where was that? There it is. Let's make a baby. That won't take long, he says. I understand.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, we're still tending customers? Oh, I think it's the ones that have been tended to already. They just finished up now. The rest needs to wait there. It seems like we have a very good location here. And, oh no, it was not successful making the baby this time.
Let me know your... Of course. I'm hurrying.
Of course.
Right, so they can continue there. And yeah, it's not always successful making a baby.
3 o'clock in the morning and all is well.
All is well, still. Let's just check my budget books there as well. So for the last day, basically, it's for 7. It was, and let's just see how it looks. As we can see, holy moly. So my crypts are making a good amount here. Grey Fiend and Dark Legends each make 6,000 a day at the moment. What's left is, yeah, That's strange. It's not making that much. My minstrels are making 2,000. And the barber hut, of course, is negative there with minus 7,000 because, well, we just built the house. What's going on with what's left, though? It's the crypt that is the furthest away from any cemetery and stuff like that. We still have the skull lamps, though, so we have the resources, all the same, basically, as always. So no idea why it would be so bad, then. The rest is looking bad. Pretty good, though. My employees should be here now too, attending to the customers. Yeah, you get the full package here. Haircuts, bathing, perhaps we have a little sauna in there too somewhere. And I think this will be profitable. We'll just check it for the day, how profitable this is, attending the customers only. But I'm absolutely digging this one, the barber's hut. And this is only the beginning of something great. And we haven't even started with politics yet. I think the timing might be right soon. Stay tuned.